If you're a healer, coach, or conscious entrepreneur, and you're working on sharing an impactful message with the world, your higher consciousness has placed this message in your timeline because you're ready to acknowledge a very important truth that will be the key to unlocking your next level. So many healers and coaches have world-changing ideas and have such impactful messages, and they want to create a course or start a platform, and they want to impact people's lives, but they start in entirely the wrong place. They'll spend years mapping out a curriculum, a course, a plan, putting it all together, recording the videos, making the whole thing, and then they go to share it with the world and it's crickets. There's nobody there. They find it really challenging to be able to find the people that actually need the course or the program that they've created. Maybe you've been working on a course, or maybe you've already built one and you're down this path, and now you're like, okay, now what do I do? And if that's you, I'm going to give you the exact steps that you need to know as somebody who has an impactful message. I've been there myself, and I've helped a lot of other coaches and healers share their message as well. You need to take an approach that is people first. And most likely, the approach you've been taking is idea first. Here's what I mean by that. You have an idea, you know that it can impact the world, so you package the idea, and then you try to go find the people that need your idea. But this is putting the cart before the horse because you don't know how to talk to those people. You create something great and it's wonderful, but you haven't ensured that you know how to make it a perfect puzzle piece match for the people that you're here to serve. So let's flip this on its head. First, you need to work with the people. You need to have the in-depth conversations. You need to understand what's going on inside of their mind. Where do they need help? Where do they need support? And what's really happening on their journey of implementing the idea and the knowledge that you have to share with them. If you don't really understand your people, then you'll never be able to communicate your idea to them in a way that helps them come and get that course or that program after you've created it. And this is where so many impactful ideas go to die. People create the whole program, but they haven't figured out how to connect the people. And I have news for you. Business is not about marketing. It's not about strategy. It's not about how often you post on TikTok. It's not even about consistency half the time. Business is entirely built around relationships. You must develop the relationships with the people that you are here to serve, truly understand them, and take your idea and apply it to their lives with them so you get a nuanced picture of every aspect of their journey. Then you can take what you've learned from those clients, from the people that you're working with, and put it into a framework. I call this the people first framework because you take your idea and you connect it directly to the people who need it. You get to see exactly how it works. And then you build the course, the program, and the systems and the frameworks around what works for those people. And here's the kicker. What your idea originally was and what it will end up being after you work with people through a process like this is completely different. Your own clients will surprise you. They will knock your socks off with all kinds of new ideas and new perspectives that you hadn't thought of yet. And most importantly, they will show you exactly what you need to know to connect your big idea to real people with real problems, real goals, and real desires in their real lives or their real business. If your business is working off of an idea, it is going to die. If your business is working off of people, it is going to thrive. That is the fundamental difference. Now you're probably thinking that makes a lot of sense, but how do I work with those people? Here's the secret that everybody avoids. It has to do with your throat chakra. Communicating your idea and your knowledge in a way that allows the people who genuinely need it to hear you and engage with you and take action. And one of the best ways to do that is right here on TikTok. Start sharing, start teaching, teach your entire process, teach your entire course on TikTok before you ever go build it in a course framework. If you're working on a workbook, teach the entire workbook right here on TikTok and then go build the workbook later. Now, the beautiful thing is you will have people that will send you a message. They will reach out to you. They'll be like, hey, I've been watching your videos and I love what you're teaching. Where can I work with you even deeper on this? You take those people and you work with them in a one-on-one capacity. Maybe that's one-on-one coaching. Maybe that's some one-on-one healing work. Whatever it is that your specialty is, you work with them in depth, one-on-one, or in very small groups. Then you take all of the feedback that you get from those groups and from that one-on-one place, and you build your program around those people. Now you're building it around a community. Now you're building it around real resonance, and other people who need what you're offering will resonate with the container you're building because you're building it around them, and they will magnetize into that. Now, this doesn't mean go give your work away and do a bunch of free coaching for a bunch of guinea pigs as you experiment, because that's not what you're doing at all. Your idea is already really good and really honed in. You just need a little bit of refinement to actually connect it to the people it's meant to serve. So when you are working with people in that exploratory phase, one-on-one, they will pay you. You're going to work with them in a paid coaching container, in-depth, diving into their problems and applying your unique idea or process to their life or their business in very real ways. This allows you to measure the level of impact that you can have through your process or your idea on those people and where they struggle to implement what you're teaching, so that when you finally record that framework, build the course or the workbook or the program, you are addressing every level of their need, their pain points, their problems, their goals and desires, which makes it this super resonant container that when people get into, they go like, holy shit, wow, you are talking directly to me, because you are. Because you spent the time to get to know the people that your message is meant to serve. And this is one of the biggest things that so many coaches and healers miss. They have the message, they have the idea, but they're terrified of allowing themselves to develop the relationships and the connections and to actually understand the people that they're here to serve at a deeper level. As you do this, value yourself significantly, work with people in that one-on-one capacity, and then build your program around them. And if you want help building a purpose-driven business around real people while you get paid to do it, and then creating the systems and frameworks that allow you to take that message and impact and scale it up to $10, $20, $30, $50, $100,000 a month or more, while at the same time creating massive impact in the lives of your clients or their businesses or the world at large, then you need to be at the training I'm doing this week at the link in my bio. This is for cycle breakers who are ready to break out of all the mental loops, stop doing the things that don't get results, and really focus on the things that do get results. And if you're here to share an impactful message with the world, this is the first thing you can do that will truly get results. Share your entire message, share your idea, teach it on TikTok, and connect to real people having real problems in their real lives and help them with your guidance. Then build a framework around them. I know I've repeated this a couple of times in this video, but I really want this to stick for you. So if this has made sense and you're ready to make that shift, type people first in the comments, because that's where it all begins. It's not about your idea. It's about the impact it has in real people's lives. So go change some lives, make an impact, and I'll see you on the flip side.